Hello everybody, welcome to Chin Fat. In this little series of episodes I'm covering the toolbar right here. And on this episode I am on the slip and slide tool. If you click on your little slip and slide tool here, it opens this up. You got your slip tool and your slide tool. And the shortcuts for those things are Y and U. They're together on the keyboard. They're right next to each other on the keyboard, so it makes it kind of easy. You just have to kind of memorize those. The Y is the slip tool and the U is the slide tool. These are kind of following the ripple and roll tool, but what it's doing here is you move your mouse over a clip, you notice it has the red cross through it, showing that it has no functionality here until you put it over a clip, and now you have functionality over this clip. So what the slide tool does is it basically changes this clip's in and out points without affecting the adjacent ones. And sometimes this is used for a matching tool. These tools are used, probably the most common tools used are the roll and the ripple tool. The slip and slide tools are kind of used occasionally, but not really that often. So if you want to, on your timeline, if you want to change this clip's in and out point and not touch the adjacent clips, you basically click on this clip and you drag to the left. And what it does here is it brings up four windows here. The top left-hand window is the clip to the left's out point. You'll notice that does not move, and the same on the small one on the upper right. That is the clip to the right. Clip to the right's in point there. And notice it doesn't change those. But the clip that I'm on right here, the two bigger clips with the time code on it, the left and right, the left one is the in point and the right one is the out point of the clip that I'm selecting right now with the slip tool. Now as I drag this to the left, you'll notice it changes both the in and out point at the same time. It keeps the clip the same duration. It just changes this clip's in and out points. So that can be used as kind of a minor matching tool. I prefer the ripple tool over this, but on occasion can be used. And I'm going to show you the difference between that and the slide tool. So that's the slip tool. I'm going to hit U for the slide tool. And I'm going to move this over this clip here. And what this does, now this will do the opposite. This will affect the clip to the left and the clip to the right in and out points without affecting this clip here. It's not going to change this clip's in or out point. As I grab this, basically this is like performing two ripple edits at once. As I drag it to the right and let go, it just stretched out this clip's out point and decreased this one's in point. But it left this one exactly the same. And you can see that as I drag it here, you can see now these windows up here, the bottom left-hand corner one is the clip to the left's out point. The one on the bottom right is the clip to the right's in point, and the two top frames there are this clip's in and out point, which stay constant, and those do not change. You see those just frozen there. So basically, as I drag that over, this clip here, its in and out point stayed exactly the same, and it stretched this one and decreased this one. And if I pull it the opposite direction, it would do it would stretch this one's in point and decrease this one's out point. It can be helpful in some circumstances, but I find myself using these tools very little. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we'll be covering this little doodad here, which is the pen tool, rectangle, and ellipse tool. If you want to watch more of these tutorials, you can go to youtube.com/chinfat, and that will take you to my channel. From here, you can click on playlists. And under playlists, you'll see all of my playlists, including the new one, Premiere Pro CC 2018. If you click on that one, you'll see a list of all my episodes posted to the right, and you can watch them from the beginning if you wish.